It's time for Your Music Live, brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. Should we do it? Let's do it.
Your music, your music, your music live. Your music, your music, your music live.
Yes, it is that time of the week again. Time for Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. It's going to be a Saturday morning if you're here in Australia. Like myself, I saw the Lily Pillies said, what am I doing up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday? Well, you're here for 2 hours of the best independent music around, my friend, and that is what we're going to deliver here on this show. And we're going to kick things off in style with an Australian artist. This is an artist that we played about a month ago. We played her debut single, and she's got an amazing follow-up tune to get your feet tapping and your head bobbing here at the start of the show. So please enjoy this track. This is Kyan Burns and Guess here on Your Music Live.
Tight dress, do you know which one I like best? Will this not live up to your expectations? Do I like sugar in my coffee? Live by what my mama taught me. It's all up to your imagination. Bet you wanna know, sure would like to know how to get into my head. At 8:30, did I like it that you showed up late? For a second, you nearly had me in your pocket. We shot tequila, closed down the bar. You made me laugh, I let down my guard. Now we're in your car outside of my apartment. Did you wanna know? Sure would like to know just what you can expect. Guess what I like, what I want, what I'm gonna do next. Gonna scream, wanna beg, gonna make you sweat. No rest, gonna put you to the test, baby. I'll make your head spin round and round. Yeah, I'm about to get under your skin. Gotta play, boy, if you wanna win my love. Give me your best guess.
Kyan Burns kicking things off in style for us here today on Your Music Live. If it's your first time here, welcome. Where have you been? But no, we're glad to have you here. Your Music Live is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. And if you're an independent artist and you're looking to get your music out there to Spotify, to Tidal, to Deezer, to YouTube Music, all of the platforms with just one upload, guess what? DistroKid got you hooked up, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan just by using the link up the top there and down in the description. We thank DistroKid for their support of Your Music Live and your independent music. We couldn't do it without them. They keep the lights on around here. What is this show all about? Well, we play 1 to 2 minutes of each song. They're all linked down in the description, so if you want to go out and check out the entire video, and I highly recommend you do, of that particular tune by Kyan Burns, you can do so. Just jump down into the description, and they will all be there for your perusal. If you're looking to submit your own song, all you need to do is use the link that's also down in the description. It's studiolivetoday.com/YML. I make things as easy as I possibly can for you because it's Your Music Live, and you are the ones who make it all possible. Let's go with I think this may be a first timer. In fact, it says, we're Star 67 and this is our debut. So yes, I was about to say, have we ever played them before? Well, no, if this is their debut single, we've probably not played them before. So they say, this song was written, recorded and produced in my basement with my best friend. Now, if there's something that you can't do in your basement with your best friend, it's produce a song. So let's do this. This one's Fearless by Star 67 here on Your Music Live.
Used to be afraid of the spotlight.
Star 67. There you go. Exactly. As our friend Mark Level says, don't be afraid of your own voice. It is good. Yeah, just putting it out there. We've got a couple of nice alternative, poppy, grungy kind of female vocal-driven songs to kick us off here today. I love it. I love it in a big, bad way. Thank you, everyone, again for being here. We've got a whole bunch of really cool tunes to play for you here today, and we're going to jump straight into our next tune here. This one, I believe I think we've played a tune from this artist before. This is Holy Ghost 66, and they say, hi, recorded it in GarageBand on Mac, animated in Tahoma 2D. It's a space opera about the end of the world. Now, here's a little hint. I played a few songs yesterday, and my wife was watching me, and I said, check this one out. This one looks pretty cool. And I read her that description, and she's like, I'm in already. A space opera, an animated space opera about the end of the world. Where do I sign up? And I said, yeah, just wait till you watch the video. So we're going to give this one a spin here. It is called Time Falls Over. It's by Holy Ghost 66, and we're going to spin it live here for you, right now, on Your Music Live. cool is that? Holy Ghost 66. They really do some awesome stuff, and that one is no exception. Probably the best I've seen out of them, and that's saying something because they're pretty darn cool. Hello to folks who have slipped on in here. We've got Capsalam representing Sweden. We've got Tom Calhoun. Thank you all for being here. Hi to Cy F and hey Gregory O'Sullivan. Welcome aboard. Remember that if you dig the show, you can do this. But actually, don't just do that. Actually go to the button down there that looks like that and click it or tap it or do something. While you're there, there's a share button. And what we say on this show is sharing is caring. And Sharon is Karen. Because Sharon is Karen, if you share this show, it means that other people can come and discover all of the cool artists that we feature on the show. And so many of you are here because a friend of yours said, hey, did you know about this YML show? They play really cool indie music. You got to come and check it out. And then we've played their music, and then they tell a friend, and then they tell a friend. It's like network marketing, but a good version. And you don't have to force anyone to sell products that no one wants. If anyone's a network marketer out there, I apologize, but you know what you're doing. All right. An artist that I love is called Jay. They go simply by the name of Jay. But I didn't realize that despite the fact that they've been producing this great music as Jay recently, they've also had some music from the past that is equally as awesome. And they say, hey Pete, hope you and the Studio Live community are having a great show today. I think we are. I was playing some of my older tracks for a friend recently and came back across this song I made back in 2019. I completely recorded and produced the album. It's in GarageBand on my iPhone 6 with the help of your GarageBand tutorials. Awesome. So if your audience wants some inspiration for what you can accomplish with GarageBand, I definitely recommend giving my album a listen on Spotify. There you go. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. Well, we are going to enjoy, and we're going to give this one a spin. This is a track called Good Time. It is from the album by The Jordan French, which I'm assuming is the name of our mysterious friend Jay. But regardless, very, very cool song. So let's take a listen to this one. It is Good Time, produced in GarageBand on an iPhone 6. Keep that in mind. And let's rock out to this one. The Jordan French on Your Music Live.
Of traitor, it's not a good time, not a good time. Call me back later when I got some time to spare. Whoa, when I got some time to spare. Not a good time. I think we can both agree we like being down on our knees, begging for a dollar, like to hear each other's holidays, smile and walk away. Just walk away. Living for money, just to save.
Totally does. Bounces along. This is great work indeed. Yeah, so looks like Jay's been producing epic tunes for a very long time. Excellent mix of edgy and electronic. So much attitude. I agree. Very, very good stuff. Thank you for sharing. We always love to play some Jay tunes. Jay normally releases a lot of music through DistroKid's service slaps.com. So there's another tip for you. And thank you to Colin Stanton. Said, well, I wanted to say hi and thanks, Pete. I signed with DistroKid. Sadly forgot about your link. Still, they are super. They are indeed. They are the best way to get your music out there. The reason I talk about DistroKid, look, I'll save the most for when we talk about them and I'll give you a bit more detail. But the simple fact that you don't need to worry. So now we know that Colin Stanton's music's everywhere. Whether you're a Spotify listener or a YouTube music listener or an Apple Music listener, it doesn't matter. It's ubiquitous. So while places like SoundCloud and Bandcamp are cool and all, you have to send people to the one location. Why not land wherever people listen to music? And that's what DistroKid can help you do. I forgot about the link too. That is fine. Look, if you're getting into DistroKid, obviously if you use the affiliate link, it will help out. But if you don't, my main aim is to make sure that you are aware that you know that DistroKid are cool and that you can get your music out there. An artist that we played a few weeks ago and is really sort of inspirational, I think, in a lot of what they produce is an artist called Wildfire. And they said, I recently just rekindled the love from an old flame. Our fire wasn't enough for her to stay. My heart won't stop burning. This is an acoustic version I wrote to help me cope called Wildfire. And I like this because I like when folks give me the intro and it tells you about the song, and you can really, it hits you in the feels anyway, but knowing the backstory can often be cool. So, and as I always say, music is probably the greatest assistance to heal. For those of us that love music, I always say this: music, when you're feeling good, makes you feel great. When you're feeling average, makes you feel good. And when you're feeling completely shite, music can bring you back to some level of normalcy or normality, whichever way you say it. So that all being said, let's take a listen to this one. Wildfire from Wi-Fi here on Your Music Live.
I was the match, you were the flame. We lit it up and poured gasoline. We used to be like embers burning slow, oh yeah. Now I'm more like dead wood, I can smell the smoke. I just wanna watch the world burn. We're out in the wildfire. We're out in the wildfire, wildfire. We're out in the wildfire, 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 wildfire. We're good in the wildfire, wildfire. We're good in the wildfire, wildfire, wildfire. Ash to ash, dust to dust.
Very nice indeed. Yeah, I love the artwork, the simplicity, and I love that technique of playing the acoustic. Just, yeah, as Trixie says, really stripped back and good clarity, and just feeling that, like just when you have that. The acoustic guitar is a great instrument because it is as percussive as it is melodic, in that you could use different strumming, different finger picking techniques, and different sort of taps and bangs. Yeah, some of the best acoustic guitar players, they turn their guitar into like a drum kit, because that's what they could do with that. Very, very cool. Very cool. Colin Stanton says that there was a song long ago called Wildfire that was the name of a horse. There you go. And yeah, simple arrangement is often the best. You don't have to go with all the complexity. Sometimes the simple approach is indeed the best. So we do thank Wi-Fi for sharing that one with us again. Let's grab our next tune here, shall we? And we're going to jump over to a service called slaps.com. I did talk about it, and after this we'll talk a little bit about DistroKid, because I know that there's a lot of new viewers here. Maybe you don't know about DistroKid, and maybe you don't know just how simple it is. So we're going to go back to basics and give you the DistroKid 101 here today. So we'll do that after this song. But first, get ready to have your faces melted again, because this is an artist called Anvil Head. We played them on the show maybe a month ago, and they certainly rocked it hard, and I have no doubt that this one is going to do the same to you. So this is called The Only Way Out, from the album Tactical Disadvantage. Some inspirational rock to get you through the day. So I hope it lightens and brightens your day here. This is Anvil Head, The Only Way Out, on Your Music Live. Very cool indeed. Yes, as Mark Lovell says, you might have a strange head shape, but you do good music. Anvil Head there with The Only Way Out on your Music Live. And man, do we have a whole bunch more really cool tunes to come. But for now, we do need to take a quick break and thank the sponsors of this particular show. They've been sponsoring this show for more than 50 of the shows, can you believe? So we've been doing this. This is episode 75, I don't know what anniversary that is, Golden Jubilee and a half, I don't know. But 75 episodes, and since about episode 23, DistroKid have been our main sponsor. And if you're not aware of DistroKid, here's what they do. They help you get your music out. Look at all these platforms. Look at all these places. To Pandora, to YouTube Music, to Instagram, to Spotify, to Apple Music, to TikTok, to Twitch, you name it. You can get your music out there, and you can do it all for less than $20 per year. You're $19.99 per year to sign up to the musician plan and start releasing your music and getting your music out there. There is a link up the top there and in the description. That's a discount code, 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. So you can see everything from my most recent Songtember song Work in Progress, right back through all of my singles, my EPs, Maybe an Own Battle, my full-length album Selfish Aware, that was a full 11-track album, and I even went back into the archive and released some older stuff. And that's the cool thing. Because it's unlimited, you might as well have it out there. So you can go back and check out my EP Family that I recorded when I was first learning how to get back into digital recording. So everything can be there. And it's as simple as signing up, hitting the upload button, and the form, honestly, takes you 10 minutes. You come in here, you say, where do you want it released to? Is it a song or an EP or an album? You put in your name. If you've got the Musician Plus plan, you've got some other options like release date and label name. You give it your thumbnail, you give it your album artwork there. You tell the track title, and then you literally hit the submit button. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You fill in this information, you hit done, and then DistroKid do the rest. You don't have to go and set up on Spotify and set up on Apple Music and set up on all the different platforms. You give DistroKid your information once, they go away and do all of the rest. It really is as simple as that. And for anyone here, I know there's going to be people that are going to be able to testify for me that it really is that simple. You sign up, you upload your song, you put your album artwork there, you press submit, and like a week later, you're on Spotify. It's as easy as that. And we do thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of independent music and of your music live. Speaking of your music, an artist that I really dig is an artist by the name of Wingy. Any Wingy fans in the house? Every time I play a Wingy tune, everyone seems to get really excited because Wingy has some great songs, and here's a brand new one. When I saw Wingy pop up on my on the form down below, it is really, really cool because I'm always super excited. And Wingy says, wrote a song about the mindset of addiction, battling personal vices. Would love to hear what the YML family thinks. So we're going to play this one. We're going to jump over to SoundCloud. We're going to give this one a spin. Let our friend Wingy know what you think about this one. It's Wingy, we're a little something, and we're going to play it live on Your Music Live.
I just need a little something, something just to function. Addictive personalities leads to wild fantasies. One day they'll be proud of me. Fuck those that are doubting me. I say I'm done, but I keep coming back. One thing I can say, at least I'm not smoking crack. I just need a little something, something just to times begin to feel so low. Because in my wood, now time moves slow. To have on my tongue, discover things I ain't know. Shooting from the plug, eat it with other bros. Head on a hike and explore. Head to the beach, smoke right by the shore. Just living life, we don't need no more. A little something, help me open that door. I just need a little something. Clear my mind, help me figure out this one thing. I just need a little something. Help me face my fears, I don't wanna keep on running away. Looking for an escape, looking for things to ease my pain. It's been real hard, life gets in the way. Multiple things could tell me my goal. Hold on,
good is that? Wingy is back with a vengeance, with a very, very cool tune. Yeah, simple beat, simple but effective. Hello, Tom. Very, very cool. Very well done. Nice. Yeah, the beat is relentless. I know. I'm wearing out the carpet by my chair dancing here. I swear, like when I do the vacuuming in this room, too much information here, but most of the carpet that I vacuum up comes from under my feet here, because when I do this show, I get into a bit of middle-aged white guy chair dancing, which is, I know, is super stylish. Thank you, Wingy, for sharing that one. Very, very cool. Everything that Wingy's one of those artists that, like, it's going to sound bad. There's no real way to say this except sometimes we play songs on here, and I play 50 songs a week, so I can't keep up with every single artist all the time. But Wingy is actually in my playlist to the point where when I'm just listening to music and kicking back, a Wingy tune comes on, I'm like, hey, it's Wingy! And I get genuinely excited. And I do that with a lot of other folks as well here, so it's not just about Wingy. Let's grab another tune here while we're doing the up vibe, up tempo thing, So some artists that we have had a bit of a break, and but is coming back with a vengeance. And this one is no exception. This is our friend Cubie the Penguin. So Cubie the Penguin is a bit of a fan favorite, a bit of a crowd favorite here on YML. Has his own emoji because there's a cute little penguin emoji, and I think Cubie has chosen to own it and be the penguin, be the best gosh darn penguin that you can be. So about this one, Cubie says, in the words of another producer, artcore is just piano with drums and bass. I'm hoping to include this in a new album coming soon. So there you go. There's some excitement. A new Cubie album coming soon. Anyway, this one is called Crydera, and it is an artcore work in progress. And you're going to get a little wee sneak peek of it right here, right now on your Music Live. It's Cubie's world. We're all just living in it. How do you not bob your head and tap your feet when you've got a beat like that with Cubie the Penguin? Some great catchy vibes. I agree, indeed, Joe Glenn. And my brain doesn't function this way, and I love it. Yeah, totally. And thank you. Speaking of functional brains, JDL, our friend John David Lee, certainly has a functional brain because he has chosen to support the channel through a super chat donation, which helps keep the lights on around here at Studio Live today. So thank you, John David Lees. You are, my friend, a legend. And you know it. If you're a legend and you know it, clap your hands. It's getting weird in here. Let's continue on because we got so many songs here and not enough time to play them. Let's grab a tune from our friend Sticks with Guns. This is an artist that I've known for a very long time, a member of the Song Spark songwriting group over on the Facebooks, and I saw a Sticks with Guns because I find that artist name just really compelling. It really just stands out. Sticks for Guns. It just, every time I see a track, I'm like, I want to find out what that's about. And I said to to Richard, who is Sticks for Guns, why are you submitting to YML? We haven't played a Sticks for Guns song on here for like 50 shows. So I said, here's a link. Submit a song, please. And Richard did indeed abide by my demands. And he's shared this one here. It is called Who Said We Couldn't Dance? Apparently that John Lithgow character in Footloose did. But anyway, let's give this one a spin. Who Said We Couldn't Dance? Sticks for Guns on Your Music Live. I think that's exactly right, Mr. S.M. Borthwick. It does. Richard takes you on a journey with his tunes, and I've always loved listening to a little bit of Sticks with Guns. Yeah, I really like where this is going. It is worthwhile going over and checking out the back catalogue because, a bit like Cubie, everything that Richard does is, it has a similar vibe, but you never quite know which direction you're going and what to expect. So everything is cool, but cool in a very different way. And as Guzzo says, yeah, layer upon layer upon layer. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Like our friend Wi-Fi, we played a Wi-Fi tune here on the show today. And if you have a tune that you want to share, look, we do have a bit of a backlog. I'm going to go a bit long today to try and catch up on some of the backlog, and we're going to do a bit of a quick back in time to catch up on songs that I meant to play and haven't got around to. So we'll be doing that in a moment. But if you do want to submit a song, do use the form down below, studiolivetoday.com/YML. But expect not everything can be played the week off. I try to mix it up a little bit and make sure that your song will get played, but it can be 4 weeks to 6 weeks for a song to be played sometimes. Let's continue on here and grab our next tune. I had to mark that one off as being played. There we go. And let's grab some Michael, aka Zeeland Band. Yeah, get those Zs, get those snoozing emojis going on out there for Michael, aka Zeeland Band. I think I might have missed something that Michael posted in the past, so I'm just going to play this one because I love the look of the thumbnail of the album art. How cool does that look? And about this one, Michael is a man of few words, and he said, a memory of sorts. Not much to say about this dance number. Hope it makes you dance. Created in love, in GarageBand, mastered in Lursen. So let's give this one a spin. It's our man, Michael, aka Zeeland Band, with a memory of sorts. An absolute head bopper, as the Metalhead hippie says. Drive down the coast music. We be jamming, for sure. Yeah, very 90s dance music. This was back, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Back in that kind of era where dance music was all like, boppy and head bopping and foot tapping. Foot stomping. Absolutely, Joe Glenn. I agree. Stomping your feet. Get off your seats and onto your feet. Cool. That is very cool. Let's go back again and grab another tune here, shall we? This is our friend Colin Stanton, who I've seen here in the chat here today, and this is one that he shared a couple of weeks back, and it's actually the first. Here's what he says: "This is my first song posted to YouTube. A Western song, no bass, no drums, no effects. Recorded on my Yamaha MT100 on a chrome tape with my imaginary horse beneath my tail end." I think that's cool. I love new music, but I also love going back in time and finding what was the origin, the source material of what people are creating. So let's ride along with Colin Stanton with this one here, Riding Along on Your Music Live.
This song called Riding Along. Hope you want to come. Hey, Horsey, going on a date. You ready to go, boy? I heard there's a pretty filly over there. Yeah, I think you're going to have a good time. Riding along on my horse. Night skies above me and I got no choice, gonna have a good time. Yeah, gonna have a right time. My horse is destined to trail behind me and I'm riding fast. Catch that last chance with you tonight. Gonna be with you tonight. Riding along, sunny. Come on, baby, raise your voice to a song. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, gonna have a right time. Yeah, and my horse is dusting the trail behind me and I'm riding fast. Catch that last chance with you tonight.
Absolutely brilliant stuff there. So you were doing Old Town Road before Old Town Road was Old Town Road, Colin. I dig it. Very cool indeed. Very cool in a big bad way. Hello, Nix. Hello, anyone who I haven't said. Hello, Fico the Christian. Slightly different. Fico the Croatian rocker. Hello, everyone. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're enjoying the show, hit the thumbs up button. And a huge thank you again to Adam Gehring, who just dropped a donation here to the channel. I appreciate that because that helps keep the lights on around here. And thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Use the link up above and down below if you want to check out DistroKid. For less than $20 a year, you can release an unlimited number of songs. And like our friend Colin Stanton, who has just joined up to DistroKid, you can start releasing all of your music. Your entire back catalogue can be released. If you want to just dump your entire catalogue through DistroKid, it'll all be on Spotify in like a week. It's absolutely amazing stuff. And we thank DistroKid for their support. All right, time to play an artist that we have not played before on the channel. This is our friend Marshall. And Marshall says, written about the choices we make that are mistakes and how those mistakes are helpful. Reaper, DAW, DAW that I enjoy. Scarlett 1820, Gibson SG, Les Paul, Ibanez RG 570, Neural DSP, and Easy Drummer 2, all coming together to rock out. And this is our friend set up by Marshall. You may know him if you're a fan of the Metalhead Hippie and other venues, but it's his first time here on Your Music Live, and we're going to give it a spin. My Best Mistake. Marshall on Your Music Live.
I just died. I want you all
How's your face? Melted? Yeah, I told you you'd like that one. Marshall, set up by Marshall here on Your Music Live with a very cool tune called My Best Mistake. Yeah, really enjoying that. Exactly. There's a lot of diversity here. I'm getting some grief here from playing the solo. As you know, if you've been around this show a while, yeah, I don't play too many solos. But yeah, there you go. Exactly. I played a solo, which means it must be good, or I was distracted. No, let's just say that I dig that. That's my vibe. That's that 90s grunge sound with a modern twist that I just dig so much. Yeah, can't skip a Marshall solo. Exactly. There's a few folks who I'll play the solos of. I never play my own solos. I don't think I've had a song with a solo since about the late 90s. What happened to solo? What happened to intros and solos? I miss intros. I miss like long 1 minute intros, and I miss kick-ass guitar solos in the middle of songs. Hope you're doing well, everyone. We've got another 15 minutes of great music here, and then we'll have our customary toilet break. I've got one from the Jade Star Archives to play you in the toilet break today. So don't nobody go nowhere, because you'll enjoy that one. If you've heard it before, you'll love it. If you haven't heard it before, you'll love it too. So that's coming up in 15 minutes' time. But until then, we've got a heap more, including our man Guzzo of Oz. Yes, a great supporter of the channel and an all-round decent dude. He says, my son found a lost book of poetry that I'd written last century. True story. Mostly recorded in GarageBand iPad, finished in GarageBand Mac. No 3-string guitars were harmed during the making of this song. Yeah, Guzzo loves his 3 strings. So let's give this one a spin, shall we here? This is Guzzo of Oz with Cool Waters on Your Music Live.
Come see the water flowing, flows from the stream of God. Come drink it in, never thirst again. The water of the word is cool and clear. Come drink it in, never thirst again.
How cool is that? Guzzo of Oz taking things in a different direction, and I love it when an artist where I'm like, oh, it's a Guzzo song, I'm going to press the button, I know what we're going to hear, some twangy 3-string guitars, and then you get a soundscape like that. You're like, wow, that's some cool stuff. Really dig it. I like it too. Well done, indeed. Good stuff. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, by the way, for the very kind donations. Look, you folks are being so kind and donating that I'm going to have to do the joke, because Patrick says, thanks for all you do for us Pete. Well, thank you, Patrick Chandler of the Chandler Brothers. Hopefully we've got some new. I think, did I see a new Chandler Brothers? I haven't got it on my list today. Maybe it was submitted in the last 24 hours. But hopefully we'll have a new Chandler Brothers tune to play soon. And the same with Arnie G, who I see here. But also thank you to Lou Reality Arts. Thank you for all you do in teaching and creating community. Your videos have helped my channel and song ideas into reality. That's very, very cool. So it's because of folks like this that we can keep the lights on around here at Studio Live today. And look, I've ruined the illusion. If you thought that I had this $1 million studio behind me with, you know, the upright piano and the cool bar detail, it's a green screen. I'm sorry. I just shattered all of the illusion. But you do help keep the lights on around here. So I hope you are enjoying the show. If you are, hit the thumbs up button. And we're going to continue on with some more tunes in just a moment here. As soon as Pete gets his stuff together and finds the tune that I was about to play. And yeah, here it is. We're gonna grab this one here from Aaron Bredlow, and Bredlaw. He's given me the phonetic pronunciation before, and it is Bredlaw. I remember from last time when I called him Bredlow. Bredlaw. This is an original instrumental track recorded in GarageBand iOS. All music written and performed by me, as well as the video. Very, very cool. And we're going to come in here and take a listen to this. This is I'm going to do a joke here. This is my attempt at a joke. This is a sweet little tune by Aaron Bredlaw called Saccharine. See what? Because play the song. Very smooth, very sweet indeed, just like Saccharine. Aaron Bredlaw with a nice little acoustic, a nice little instrumental ditty there, bringing the fun here on Your Music Live. Like the little visualization too, that was very, very cool. Let's continue on here. We've got a few more tunes before we hit our toilet break, our patented toilet break that we do in the middle of each show. So let's come on down and grab this one here. Peter Jacobs. Peter Jacobs, is there a Peter Jacobs in the house? We're going to play this one from Peter Jacobs. He says, "Hey Pete, you played a couple of my originals on YML." We did indeed. They were epic. This one is a cover of Obstacles by Sid Matters. I actually came across this song playing the video game Life is Strange. Hadn't played video games in years, but stuck inside during the C word. Let me fall back into old habits. Anyway, I liked the laid back but soothing vibe in the song. I thought I'd cover it. The video is actually pictures of characters of the game. There's a bit of a long intro, so you could start at 25 seconds. That would be great. At least get through to the da-da-das. Got to have them da-da-das. All right, we'll cue this one up to 25 seconds and make sure. Don't let me stop before the da-da-das, because you never want to jump in the middle of a dude's da-da-das. This one is Obstacles, Life is Strange. Peter Jacobs on Your Music Live.
Let's say sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals living under changing weather. Someday we will foresee obstacles through
blizzard, through the blizzard. Today we will sell our uniform, live together, live together.
Very cool indeed, yeah. Great artwork, great voice, great song. Very well done indeed. And I agree. A good, wonderful vocals there and a good cover of a song. I don't know the song, but that doesn't matter. Speaking of covers, hello, Black covers. I'm gonna play a Black. We're gonna have a little cover break here. So we've just played that one, and why not? While we're in the mood for some covers, why don't we play another cover song? And our friend Ingo from Black Covers, who we've got listed there, says the following. Okay, not my fault. You said do. Never going to give you up, Pete. So here it is. Hope you enjoy and consider it for an upcoming YML. Cheers, Ingo from Black Covers. Yes, guess what? You and I are about to get rickrolled in the best possible way. Because if you don't know Black Covers, you're about to be blown out of the room by the awesomeness that is an orchestral cover of an already awesome song from an awesome artist, which is Rick Astley. This is Never Gonna Give You Up. Black Covers featuring Hansel Lax here on Your Music Live. Enjoy.
Strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling, gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long, your heart's been aching but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it out. If you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me that you're that you see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Very cool stuff indeed there from Ingo Black Covers, right? I love it. Round of applause, please, for Ingo and for Rick Astley. If you don't know Rick Astley, he's still kicking around. He's still doing great things. And go and check out. Him and Dave Grohl have a bit of a relationship, a friendship, and he did a cover of Everlong that is epic. You need to go listen to it. I can't play it here because I'll probably get all the copyright strikes, but yeah, go and check out the Rick Astley Everlong cover because the man is a talented musician. Yeah, no one ever expects the Astley, but I dig it. I love it a lot. All right, we're going to sneak one more song in here. And if we're going to sneak in a song, we might as well sneak in a Claret Lake song, because Claret Lake makes some really good music. And Claret Lake say, I hope you're well. It's been a while, but we have a new track to share. Being Londoners, the original Monopoly board has always had a resonance with us. This song is about a trip around London based on the famous board game. I hope you all enjoy it. All the best from Andy and Cy of Claret Lake. And for all you Londoners, you're going to get a bit sentimental, because look at that, you got your red phone box. Are there any of those left, or is London like everywhere else in the world where you don't have phone boxes anymore? Not sure. But this is Claret Lake and a tune of theirs called Capital Idea. Get it? Capital? Yeah. Let's take a listen now on Your Music Live.
Made a stop down the old Kent Road. Chapel White, Angel Head, all the way up the Euston Road. Pentonville, stay out of jail.
Oh, Claret Lake has the monopoly on this show, says our friend Kronk Song. Yes, indeedy. Very, very cool. Gary Hub says they have a few red phone booths in Vancouver. No fines inside, though. Actually, someone in the local area here has a red phone box that they must have got shipped in or brought with them across the pond. It's just sitting in their front yard, though, in their garden. So I think they're more, a bit of a spare TARDIS going on. I think they're more there for show than for functionality these days. It's weird. The phone boxes here in Australia, not to get too far off track, you can actually now text message for free from a phone box. And in fact, I think you can call now for free. I think phone boxes now are free. So I think they've realised that everyone has... Only time people use phone boxes is when they need like an emergency situation. So you can now call for free. I don't know what that's done to the prank calling in this country. It seems like it's a bad idea that people may do a whole lot more prank calling if they could do so for free. But maybe that's just me. All right, let's jump on over here and play some toilet break chime. And today I'm going to play Jade Star started the whole toilet break. Well, she didn't start the concept, but I think the first toilet break I played was a Jade Star track. And the toilet break concept comes out of a show called The Late Show. I've told this before. The Late Show, which was a Saturday Night Live-ish show, except it's like Saturday Night Live, but it was funny. And it was in the 90s here in Australia. And in the middle of the show, at the 1 hour mark, because it was a 2 hour show, they'd always have a toilet break where they played what was then like a humorous talent show segment from a show called Potluck. I replaced that and we actually play good tunes here for the toilet break, but we do still like to have us a toilet break, and it is this artist here, Jade Star, who's going to be on the toilet break too. And the good thing about this is I'm going to play a tune here. I'm going to play a bit of a deep cut from her Gender Optimized 2.0 album, which, as you can see there, has been released through DistroKid, because Jade is a DistroKid user. And I'm going to play this song called Care Factor Zero. The good thing about this is if I'm not back in 3 minutes 29, we'll just hear explanation as well, so it can go straight into the next tune. See, I'm nothing if not a KG smart operator. So we'll queue up this track here. We'll make sure it's at the start here. This is from Jade Star Dread Circus Gender Optimized 2.0 album. A bit of a deep cut, but one of my favorites, called Care Factor Zero, on Your Music Live.
About myself than the day before. Is it my appearance that leads me astray? Maybe by the time I get to myself, I'm already out of love. I'm already out of love. Sometimes I don't feel it, but I just convince myself. Then concentrate on loving everyone but myself. Loving everyone but myself. How do I wake up every morning and even get less about myself than the day before? Is it my appearance that leads me astray? Maybe by the time I get to myself, I'm already out of love. I'm already out of love. Sometimes I don't feel it, but I just convince myself. Then concentrate on loving everyone but myself. Loving everyone but myself. Loving everyone but myself.
Well, there you go. We actually just made we just made it back in time, and then I didn't even make it to press the button to come back on here. But welcome back. Very, very cool. If you have not listened to the entire album, I implore you to go over and listen to the whole thing. You can get it because of DistroKid, because of our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. You can get that album on all of the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, YouTube. Wherever you are, just search Jade Star Gender Optimized 2.0 and you will find that album. Yeah, slightly extended break there. I had to run around and do a few things. No rest for the wicked here, right? Yeah, you know, we're here at a home studio. We've got things to do, got families to wrangle. So that's how we roll. But thank you to Jade for her ongoing support and for being a great artist and someone who shares good music. So I've got to catch my breath here. Let's play a Happy Ron song while I catch my breath. Hey, there's no better way to recover from a incident where you can't get restarted and your brain doesn't function and you can't talk. So what we're going to do is it's actually time to shine. We're going to jump over here and grab a Happy Ron tune, and it is time to shine. A little live version with Paul Tillery on bass, Happy Ron on the guitarlele, and take a listen to this one while I have some water and catch my breath. Time to shine. Happy Ron on Your Music Live.
Sometimes the sun don't light upon those in darkness, depressed, feeling hopeless, chasing after happiness. It's time for you to shine. It's time to shine. Break through to the light. It's time to shine. Comes from within, so summon all your strength for it. Changing doesn't come with lying. Hoping's not the same as trying. It's time for you to shine. It's time to shine. Break through to the light. It's time to shine. See what I see for you. You'll be shining in the light the way you do. It's time for us to shine. It's time to shine. Break through to the light. It's time to shine.
I agree, Kim. How people can play fretless instruments and do the fingering that you need for a double bass like that blows me away. But yeah, upright bass is the best. I love it. Old school song with high-tech mic, right? That's what you're going to do. Jump on over. Yeah, love the message. Great stuff from our friend Happy Ron. And if you want to support any of the artists that you see here, from Jade Star to Happy Ron and everyone in between, jump down to the description, because I go to the hard work of putting all the links down there so that you don't have to. You don't have to go, oh, what was that song? No, just go there and go, Happy Ron. Oh, there he is. It's cool. Fretless is a wonder that anyone can play one. Exactly. I concur. I agree. So thank you, Happy Ron, for sharing that one. Let's grab our next tune here. And why don't we grab this one from our friend Adam Burse. Adam Burse says, hi, everyone. This track is an improvisation, or improvisation, if you prefer, challenge track that I came up with for anyone who wants to take part in the challenge. The idea is to improvise to this track or a drumless version available in the video description, where all the details of the challenge are as well. So here you go. Not only do you have the ability to listen to a cool tune from Adam Burse, he's offering you to come and play along and improvise over his track here. Maybe I'll have to have a crack at it. Maybe that could be a cool video idea. What do you reckon? Let me know if you want me to do that. Maybe I can grab this track and do some improv. We'll see what the track is first. Can I improv on my acoustic guitar? Let's find out. So this is called Boom. It's Adam Burse. It's the improvisation challenge. And we're going to play it here on Your Music Live. This is a jam. Shall I try and improv some singing? Everybody's got their own way to go, and nobody knows until they know. 'Cause you gotta be good, you gotta be right to rock and roll and party every night. I think I need to do that. I think I need to do some James Hetfield style vocals over the top of that. It's just itching for some metal vocals. You just gotta grunt and groan with every word, and it's gonna sound like a metal song. Like that? No. I've scared Gary Hubbs away. He's gone back to work. Don't go, Gary Hubbs. Alrighty. Yeah, a bit of Bon Scott maybe. Yeah, a bit of get up a register. Yeah, I get confused with 6 strings. I don't know how people play these 7 and 8 string guitars. It's pretty darn epic, if you ask me. All right, let's continue on here and catch up on some more songs because we got a whole heap to play here. And why don't we play this one from Travis Broick? He says that this is a song. It's called Aftermath. It's an instrumental, is calmer than the others. So if you know anything about Travis, you know he's usually pretty intense. Calmer than the others, intended to create mental imagery of the aftermath of a war or battle. Please play from 1 minute 48. Until the end. That'll fit into 2 minutes. See, people know people know the timings now, so they're like, if you start at this, then you can play it till the end. I'm like, all right, I will. So we'll start this one at 1 minute 48. We're going to cue this one up. 148. We're here on the SoundCloud. No advertising on SoundCloud yet, which is good to hear. And we're going to play this one. This is from Travis Broick, and it is Aftermath or Aftermath, whichever way you like it. And we're going to play it live on Your Music Live. Wow. Never disappoints there, Travis Broick. And you're right, that one's not quite the intense sort of metal-tastic song, but it has its own vibe, and I dig it a lot. You will really enjoy. Go and check out more of Travis's tunes. You will not be disappointed in the in what he has to offer over there. Let's grab another tune here. This one is from Roy Fulton, and I believe it might be the first time we've played a song from Roy Fulton. And we're going to play this one. He says, "It has been cold and very wet day, so what better way to spend indoors than getting cozy with a warm blanket, a hot chocolate, and a chilling out. I recorded it all on my iPhone using GarageBand. Thanks to all your great tutorials." Well, thank you, Roy Roy. I appreciate you. And we're going to go with a little bit of mellow. Grab your cuppa, grab your tea, your coffee, your gravy. No, don't drink gravy. And enjoy this one from Roy Fulton. It is called Rainfall, and we're going to listen to it live on Your Music Live. Can't you just imagine kicking back? Nice hot chocolate, a few marshmallows on top, rain hitting the windows outside, just cozying up. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, it's not rain. Well, it's supposed to rain today. Hopefully not too much. My kids are going to a pool party. It's late November here, and usually in late November the temperature may be just between 30 and 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's going to top out at 21 today, and this is the hottest day we've had in the last 3. So yeah, go figure. Yeah, go back and check out that one. Very, very cool stuff. Roy Fulton. Do not be a stranger, my friend. Keep sharing your music, because that was, as SM Borthwick says, lovely, lovely stuff. Rain is all you see in the UK. Yeah, I've heard that, and I've experienced that when I've been there. Haven't been to the UK for a while, funnily enough, and won't be coming over anytime soon. But once the world gets all of its business sorted, hopefully we can once again travel around, and I'll travel all over the countryside and come on over and check out. All right, let's come on and grab another tune. Now, I can't stop playing State of Mind, and when I hear this from our friend Paul, a track inspired by Nirvana about the record companies trying to tell bands what to do and taking the piss, I'm like, okay, I got to hear this. I got to listen to this one. So if you're not aware, State of Mind is a band from the 90s that Paul is sharing all these old tunes. And look, ordinarily, my rules, I don't have rules, but normally my guidelines around here is that we play new music and we play new, freshly shared music. But I just can't stop playing these dudes because they rock. And this is a tune called Brainwash from State of Mind. Let's take a listen here on Your Music Live. Right, yeah, definitely has a bit of do-do-do-do-do-do. It's definitely channeling that Nirvana spirit. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Stone Temple Pilots all at one, exactly. The drums are great, like the live sound that you get from there. Yeah, I gave you a bit of a rest with the Raining tune from Roy, and then Paul and the boys woke you up again with that one. Digging it. And yeah, the drum build, you can just tell. And you know what? Back in the 90s, folks seemed to be less afraid of having stuff on one side or the other. Like some of the panning stuff in like old school Pearl Jam and Nirvana and in these tracks, really, really cool. Like just having everything over one side and then just bring that mix around. It sounds cool. We don't see that as much anymore, and I miss it. I miss the panning. Right, let's speaking of which, let's grab another tune here, shall we? This one is where did I had it? Rick Rowan. There you go. Rick Rowan, not Rick Roll, Rick Rowan says this written on piano, but I kept hearing it in my head with a Santana feel. So Carlos, if you're out there and you're looking for a song, it could also use some lyrics, but I was too lazy to write some. So Carlos, if you have any lyric ideas. So this is written by Rick Rowan, and he's just said he just wants to give it to Carlos Santana to do all the hard work, but that's okay. So this is called Later Than You Think, and it is by our friend Rick Rowan, and we're going to give it a spin live here on Your Music Live. Let's do it. Totally. I can see why you thought this was a bit of a Santana vibe and it would go well for Santana. But I think it goes well for you. Exactly. Santana who? I think you got that going on. And I think that works really well. I don't know if it needs the lyrics. Just a really cool jam. Very nicely done. Cool stuff there from our friend Ryan. Is it Ryan? No, Rick Rowan. Sorry, Ryan Rogers and Rick Rowan. We got lots of R's, lots of R alliteration going on here today. Cool tune. I'm going to give that one a like over there on the YouTubes. Nicely done there. Are you having fun? Well, if you're having fun, you've got only one people to thank, and that is DistroKid. DistroKid can get your music out there to all of the platforms, Spotify's, the Apple Musics, the Deezers, the Tidals, the Amazons, the TikToks, wherever the kids are listening to music these days, your music can get there. And for less than $20 per year, you can get your music out everywhere, an unlimited amount of songs, EPs, and albums. And if you use the link up there and down in the description, save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. I think it's a good deal. I think DistroKid are cool. And if you want to get onto that, grab that deal, then you can do that. Let's grab this next tune, shall we? This is from Boppermans, and they say this song was written and recorded using an iPhone SE and Audacity. It's about the joy of letting go of old attachments, and I think we can all agree. We can all relate to that. Sometimes you get attached to things that are the past, and you need to move on to the future. I love this. I love the album artwork, and I love that the track is called Bummer. Let's take a listen to this one. Bopperman's Bummer on Your Music Live. How cool is that? I dig it. I love the diversity. When people come in here and they hear a rock song, they're like, oh, is this a rock show? I'm like, it's not a rock show. It's not an anything show. It's an everything show. And that's what I love about it. I love all the different genres, and I love all of you folks for sharing your tunes. Because again, it wouldn't be very much fun if it was just my music. My music live, that's boring. That's all the same stuff. But your music live, that's where you get awesome and unique stuff, just like that one. So we do thank you for sharing Boppermans or Boppermans. Yeah, I liked the howl. Just when something's unexpected. I love the diversity and the unexpected nature. We got about 30 minutes left before we're going to take a second toilet break. I know. We're breaking all the rules here today. So we're going to take ourselves a second toilet break, and we've got a very cool tune for the second toilet break, I can guarantee. But before then, we're going to play this tune from Jose, who says, I made this on GarageBand on my iPhone. I'm new to Your Music Live. I'm happy to be a part of this amazing community since we all get to see each other's talents and also learn from each other's creations. Much love. Here. I think that's something that's underplayed because we celebrate the fact that there's so much cool music that you sit back and listen to. But I learn something new every week. I learn something about a technique I hadn't thought of. Today I'm thinking panning. I'm thinking, why am I so conservative with my panning? So the next track I do, watch out for some wacky auto pans and all sorts of tracks jumping around, because I think panning is underutilized these days, but it's a very cool effect. Anyway, let's jump in and play this one. It is from Jose, and it's called Mellow on Your Music Live. Definitely a nice little build and some mellowness going on there from our friend Jose. Very cool. I know, I'd love to learn how to make music like that. I've tried it before, but it's an art form. You think it'd be much easier to make something like that than it would be to, do full band arrangements. But I tend to find that getting electronic instruments to sound good like that is a challenge, a big challenge in itself. Let's stick over here on SoundCloud and play another tune here for you. This one is from Neha Mapanka, and it is sticking with the same. We've gone from mellow to tranquility. So our friend Neha says, hey Pete, how you doing? In this one, I tried to do something with some old samples which I happened to come across. To give it a story, it's like you're chilling in your room listening to different things on your radio jukebox. Cheers and keep up with what you do. I will indeed, and thank you, my friend. I have no intention of not keeping up with what I do. Thank you for sharing this one. This is Nehia Mapanka with Tranquility on Your Music Live.
Well, it's right here. Here, you have the manual?
Right.
Here it is. All right.
Oh, sure.
See, 1 through 27. All right, now you see how I do this here? Oh, I see.
You do it yourself.
Here you go. All right.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. Go ahead. Turn it.
All right.
That's enough.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
All right.
How's that?
That's good.
Yeah, that's great. This is 5 pounds tension. That's just about perfect.
You broke my heart and you went away. And I sit here and suffer, girl.
I know, you want to hear what's next, don't you? What a ridiculously cool concept that is from our friend Naha Mapanka. You got to go and check out the full song because it takes you on a journey. And as our friend here, it's like bringing back the concept, as Doug said, of albums and of having different things going on there. Yeah, super creative stuff. Very well done there. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello. I hope you are having a good time. If you are, thumbs up button is down below. That's where you can press it. There's also a share button because remember, sharing is caring and Sharon is Karen. So if you would like to share this with your friends, your family, your postman, your milkman, are there milkmen anymore? Does anyone have a milkman? I don't think so. But yeah, remember when the milkman would come and deliver your milk? Yeah, remember back in my day, the milkman would come 4 times a week and he'd bring you a lovely glass milk bottle. And I don't know why things always have to change. It's not acceptable. Let's continue on here. We got too many cool songs for me to be doing stupid voices here today. Let's grab our next song here. This one is from Chris Martin. And no, not that Chris Martin. Not Chris Martin of Coldplay. At least I don't think so. I don't think he's watching. He's still pining over Gwyneth Paltrow, I think. That's what I've heard on the grapevine. This one from Chris Martin says, jamming on my Roland 49 MPE keyboard using Noise app on the iPad Pro FA06. Drums are from FA06. Mastered on UIR24. It's for listening with a glass of wine. Anyone got a glass of wine in their hand? Well, if you do, you can listen to this one. It's Chris Martin and it's a jazz doodle on Your Music Live. Let's get our jazz on. delicious creamy jazz for your for your ear holes on this episode of Your Music Live. Some sweet jazz ditty going on there. Chris Martin, new to the community, first time submitting to the show. Really dig it. Yeah, the snare sound is what ties that together, gives it a bit of tonality. I agree. Some nice jazz jamming. Friggsy says, I usually hate jazz, in fairness. I like this. Very chill, very tasty, very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. Let's grab our next tune, shall we? And we're going to jump on over and grab a tune from the Drag Gurus. Yes, the Drag Gurus are a great artist and never seem to fail to disappoint. Hang on. Never seem to fail to disappoint? Never disappoint. Never fail to disappoint? No, never fail to not disappoint. They're good. And this one, they say, recorded in GarageBand OS, this track is mostly made up of reverse sounds, virtual instruments, a couple of Apple loops, and vocals, some of which I've reversed. Hope you like it. Or it like you hope. Because, let's just play the song. Drag Gurus with Want You on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff here from the Drag Gurus with a great groove, almost hypnotic groove going on there. Very nicely done. I dig it in a big bad way. Drag Gurus never disappoint and always bring the fun and the cool and the NRG. That's short for energy. See what I did there? NRG? Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's move on here. Orchestra Eclipse says, hi Peter, got something a little different to share. This is an orchestral rock cover of the X-Men First Class theme, another theme from a movie I've never seen. That's me editorializing, sorry. I've done a different style of the video showing another view of my Logic DAW by the request of a few people in the community. Please play from 58 seconds and enjoy. Very cool. I like it. So we'll jump on over here to the 58-second mark, and we'll bring this one up. Orchestra Eclipse, X-Men First Class, orchestra rock cover on Your Music Live. need to get me into some Logic instruments because those string sounds and apparently a lot of those bass default sounds you get in Logic Pro are often the difference between that and GarageBand and other things because those strings sounded awesome. So yeah, let us know. Let us know. Are they just the default Logic strings, or is that another sample? Is that something external instrument? But sounds good. I like it. I dig it. Speaking of stuff I dig and that I think you're going to dig, I've saved this one for sort of late in the show here, but it's awesome. A friend of ours, Tim Osborne, friend of the show, friend of the channel, has been around the place for a long time. He did a really cool song that's been stuck in my head forever, which is Lockdown. Lockdown, what you gonna do now? And I seriously walk around whenever I hear that on the news, whenever I hear about a lockdown, I'm just like, lockdown. And I have that Tim Osborne song in my head. Anyway, he says, this song, it was written for that end of a true story during World War II to capture the feelings of an RAF pilot who was a prisoner of war. When released at the end of the war, he found out that his 20-year-old younger brother, who had joined the parachute regiment, had been killed during Operation Market Garden in Holland. His body was never found. This song is being released in support of the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund in the UK. Very cool. In the run-up to Christmas. It features Tim on piano and 19-year-old Emily Fern on vocals. Orchestra courtesy of Spitfire Audio. It's called When I Call Your Name. And it is epic. I'd usually just let you make up your own mind, but I got to say, I'm going to go right out the front and say that this is a great sound. So let's take a listen to this one. This is When I Call Your Name, Emily Fern with Tim Osborne on Your Music Live.
When I wake up in the morning, I see you in my eyes. You're just as I remember, an image lost in time. I know you're with me now. I feel you all around. Can you hear me when I call your name? Although a time has passed, that emptiness will last in life, will never be the same. When I found out you were missing, I hid my head in the sand. I needed something to believe in. I wanted faith to hold my hand. One day we'll meet again. I don't know how or when the angels will decide. Until the time has come, my life will carry on, just floating with the tide.
Right. I know you do, Doug, and I'm sorry for all of you because you want to hear the end of that one. But you're going to have to go and check it out on SoundCloud because once you listen to it once and then twice and then 3 times like me, you are going to want to buy this whenever it comes out. Tim, when it comes out, I am buying this song. I am wherever you put it, whatever it costs, I'm buying a copy because supporting a good cause and just an amazing song with an amazing artist. So Tim did a great job on the production of that. Emily, you have an amazing voice. Well done. I think Andy Goldsby said it best when he just said, wow, that is all. Very, very cool stuff. So again, you just never know, do you? You never know what's going to come next when you're here on Your Music Live. And at the risk of throwing our old mate Kronk's song under the bus as the song that has to follow that up, if anyone's going to be up to the task, it is going to be Mark. So if you're a fan of the theme music of this song that goes a little something like this, then you may be interested to know that that is not done by me. That is done by the wonderful, the one and only Kronk Song, Mark Lovell, aka Kronk Song. So we're going to spin up the latest Kronk Song here. Kronk Song says, "Hi Pete, I hope you're well. This is the first song I wrote in September, and looking out of the window at the ever-changing leaf covers of the UK autumn, it seemed apt to send it in. Of course, I do realise that it's a while off before you get to that stage of the year in Australia. But hey ho, hope you enjoy it anyway. Yes, here in Australia, it is springtime, which means that it is pollen city out there, to the point where I had a day where I really didn't go outside much yesterday because it was so blustery and so polleny that I would have been an absolute dripping mess. Which doesn't sound appealing at all, does it? So yes, we're in our springtime, but I do love autumn, or fall, as some people may call it. So this is to all of you folks enjoying fall. It's the 2-minute YML mix, and look how cheeky Mark's getting. 2 minutes 25. Ooh, why I order, but that's all right. I've got some admin to do to catch up and make sure I got all these songs in the description. So we'll play the whole Kronk Song here. It is Last Days of Summer, Kronk Song on Your Music Live.
Quickly the trees were changing from green to red to brown. You got me down. I thought of how you said that when September comes you're gonna be leaving for sunnier climes. Guess you're packing your bags now. Guess you don't wanna do. Probably can't persuade you to stay. I know you're gonna want. We had such good times and I thank you. Memories shall be made from this. Opened up car, just cruising around, not going far, just far enough for home. Now it seems so long ago that we were having fun. The autumn of those Saturdays has just begun. We had such good times and I thank you. Memories shall be made from this. Hoping that you will remember. I'm hoping that you will remember that time with you. I'm hoping that you will remember when you gone. Last days of summer.
Kronk it up with Kronk Song there. Wow, just wow. Yeah, look, if anyone had to follow Tim's tune there, Kronk Song is who I throw down the gauntlet to and challenge to do it, because that was very, very cool. I dig it. And hello to the folks who are just joining us here live. Goodbye to the folks who have to jump out. Don't forget that the replay is available. All of the songs we play are linked down in the description. And we do this every week, and we do it thanks to these people here, DistroKid. And DistroKid have actually just announced that the lyrics option in DistroKid is now going to sync to Spotify. So if you've never played around with the lyrics option that you have here, all you need to do is jump on over to your tracks. And I think I've actually done it with my song Work in Progress progress here, so I can jump in and show you this. If you scroll down here, yeah, see how you've got plain lyrics. If you've upgraded to the Musician Plus plan, which is $35.99 instead of $19.99, you get access to synced lyrics, and you can add in synced lyrics. It's very fun. It's like a little game. It's like playing a really basic version of Guitar Hero. You basically have to tap your spacebar along with your song, and you can add in synced lyrics to your songs. Here you go. This is how it works. You jump in here. It's got all of your lyrics there. You play the song and you put them in there. And the cool thing is that they used to be on Apple Music and Instagram. Spotify are now adding synced lyrics. And the other reason that you want to put lyrics in your releases is that, especially in Spotify, you can actually search via lyrics now. So if someone doesn't know the name of a song, say there's my song called No Apologies, and they don't know that it's called No Apologies because it doesn't say No Apologies, but it says like, maybe I'm biting off more than I chew. If you go to Spotify and you search, maybe I'm biting off more than I chew, it can actually find the song that way. So there's another reason why DistroKid are awesome and why you should add your lyrics to your songs. And we do thank DistroKid for their support of your music live. We could not do it without you. 12 Angry Men. We haven't written or recorded a song in 25 years. We live all over the US and decided to try one more time with a brand new, to us, virtual and digital technology. I love hearing stories like this, and I loved hearing about this just this week. So I wanted to play this song straight away. This is an artist, a band called 12 Angry Men. They were trying to work out, do we use our old name? Do we go with a new name? They stuck with 12 Angry Men, and they created this song, and they're bringing it back together. And I love hearing this. The Chandler Brothers are doing this, where, you know, you're on other sides of the country, you can't get together, use remote collaboration. We live in the future, people, where you can do this. Brian Bigler and Ron Ward, I was going to say the Indigo Sunsets. No, that's not them. Saigon Slick and the Boston Bar, they do this. Russ and his cousin Gary, they do this. A lot of people collaborating across various different ponds, and I think it's super gosh darn cool. So this is the tune 12 Angry Men, and it is called On the Off Chance, and we're going to give it a spin. Brand new music on Your Music Live.
Dream of you in blue jean colors, the shoulder underneath your dress, walking out tonight, hand in hand, the only sound is snowflake fall. Quiet lights on the street, time goes still. I dream of you in golden colors, the light shines yellow through your hair. Have never been so lovely. I keep that moment for myself. Looking out tonight, hand in hand, the only sound is fireflies, coming stars past the hills, time goes still.
How nice is that? Beautifully mellow, lovely guitars, lovely vocals, lovely piano break there. Let's just listen to a bit more of that piano break. That's pro, right? That's absolute pro. Very, very cool indeed there from 12 Angry Men. And that is why I love this community. That is why I love the fact that you can all continue to collaborate and don't let space and borders and lack of physical contact get in your way. Just keep creating. Very, very cool stuff. Yeah, the piano break was amazing. Good stuff. Right, we are in overtime. Gregory O'Sullivan called it. He's like, I think Pete's going into overtime. So overtime. We're now into the overtime. So we are going to go an extra about 25 minutes here today. So I hope you have some additional time. You may want to stick around because we've still got Dan Ekberg to come. We've got some Joe and Barry Glenn. We've got some Rob B for your ear holes, a little bit of James Rush. And we're finishing with a great Australian artist called Cassidy Watts, who we heard a few weeks back. She's got a brand new bop. It is awesome. So we're going a little overtime. Our friend Thomas Christ will be live straight after that in 30 minutes time. So you got a whole bunch more music for your ear holes on this Friday afternoon or Saturday morning or Friday evening, depending where you are in the world. Well, let's jump into our toilet break number 2. Toilet break trois. No, toilet break deux. Not trois. My French is a little bit rusty. But you know who's not rusty? Russ. Russ is Russy, but he's not rusty. And Russ says, hello, Pete. The last track from the album Earthworks, and lucky it's quite short for me. Thanks to everyone for the support for this album. And a scoop for you, Pete. The new Delicate Giants album is underway, which is amazing. There you go. You heard it here first, folks. There is a new Delicate Giants album in the works. So if you loved Earthworks 2 Electric Boogaloo is going to blow your socks off, I assure you. So a very quick toilet break, just 2 minutes. So Pete's going to have to run really fast this time. I'm putting myself under pressure here. Let's take a listen to this one. It's over and out. It is the Delicate Giants on Your Music Live. The Delicate Giants there with our second toilet break. Couldn't think of any better song to bridge the gap here for before the last sort of 25 minutes that we're going to be playing here. I hope you're having fun. Joe Glenn is, and Joe Glenn should be having fun because her and Barry Glenn have produced another track this week that we're going to be playing right up here next. So they say, Black Waterside, well-known Irish traditional lament, all produced in GarageBand. Took a while to find the dud note in this. Don't you hate it when you're trying to find that dud note? Had to listen to every track to find the problem. Sometimes you know something is wrong, but you can't put your finger on it. Thank you, CRR. So Joe and Barry are members of Create, Record, Release, which is our Facebook group. If you are not a member of Create, Record, Release, you should be. There is a lot of great people there, and if you need help, if you need inspiration, if you need a place to hang out and chill and listen to music and share your ideas, createrecordrelease.com will take you straight over to the Create, Record, Release webpage. What is it? Facebook group. And yes, great track, Russ, by the way. I know Russ is so good and it's so ubiquitous that we just play Russ tracks and Russ is awesome that I forget to actually say how awesome Russ is. Yeah, so Russ, we love you, mate, and keep creating. And looking forward to hearing a new album. There you go. Capsulam's a member. Exactly. Capsulam's back. Long story on that one, but that's okay. We'll continue on. Let's take a listen to this one. Joe and Barry Glenn with Black Waterside here on Your Music Live.
One evening fair as I chance the air, down by Black Waterside, 'twas gazing all around me at the Irish lad I spied. All through the first half of the night, we did a lion of sport and play. This young man arose and he gathered his clothes, saying a fare well for the day. That's not the promise that you gave to me when first you lay on my breast. You'd make me believe you're lying at dawn, that the sun rose in the west.
Go home to your father's garden. Go home and weep your fill, and think upon your own misfortune that you gained with your wanton will.
There's not a girl in this whole town.
Joe and Barry Glenn doing what they do best, which is sounding awesome. Wonderful as always, says SM Borthwick. Amazing stuff. Very cool, and thank you for sharing. Remember, sharing is caring, and Sharon is Karen. If you dig the show here today, share it with everybody you know. Spam them. No, don't spam them. I'll play this tune from Rob B, and then I had a couple of questions that came here in the chat, and I'll clarify a few things for the next few weeks, because we will have a bit of a slightly altered schedule over Christmas. We'll have the show a day early on a couple of those days, because Fridays are falling right on Christmas and Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So we'll be having some Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve shows for you, or the day before Christmas Eve. I forget. I'll tell you in a moment. But before then, let's grab this tune from Rob B. Rob Crusoe, a.k.a. Rob B, has a song here from Rob Crusoe called Let Me Do. And he says, watched a John Lennon documentary. They mentioned Love Me Do, but in the subtitles, they got the spelling wrong, and it said Let Me Do. So I thought, let's write a song called Let Me Do and put some Beatles influence with a touch of Rob Crusoe added. Dedicated to my partner, and thanks to Andy Goldsby for helping with the mix. There you go. Pete, this is a short 2-minute song. Please play most of it. It is 2 minutes 20. We're going to spin the whole gosh darn thing. That's how you get a whole song played. Make it 2 minutes 20 like Rob and like Kronk's song do. So let's take a listen to this one. Let Me Do, Rob Crusoe, aka Rob B, on Your Music Live.
Let me do the things you want me to do. After all, I wanna make it with you. Give me the opportunity to make your dreams come true. Let me do the things you want me to do. Let me take you places you wanna
little fade out at the end there too. Rob Crusoe, aka Rob B. There you go. And it's going to play Paul McCartney Love Me Do, a live version straight afterwards. We'll pause that one because we'll probably get ourselves into trouble. Excuse me. That was unfortunate. I could have, done that cough 10 seconds earlier before I came back, before we were live. So, a couple of things over the next few weeks. So, all things as per usual for the next few weeks. So, Thanksgiving's not really a thing here in Australia, so there's no problems with Thanksgiving, and we will be here on Black Friday, so the day after Thanksgiving next week on the 26th. We'll then be here on right through December on the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, and then the last 2 weeks in December, we're a day early. So for those in the UK and the US and Canada and Europe, we'll be on Thursday the 23rd and Thursday the 30th in the evening. I just didn't want to butt up against Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, because the last thing that you probably want to do, well, maybe you would want to listen to it on Christmas Eve, but or New Year's Eve. But I thought we'd go a day early just to make sure that the most people can actually get along. So that's thing one. Thing two is that someone was asking before, how do you get around copyright with all these songs? Doesn't YouTube smack every time you do a show? And short answer is yes, but the longer answer is all I get is copyright claims. So because people that share their music independently are releasing through DistroKid or CD Baby or TuneCore, yes, some of them have put Content ID on, which means that when I play their song, YouTube grabs it and says, this is someone else's song. But it doesn't stop me from playing it, and it usually doesn't block it. If I played like big artist songs, then they get blocked in different parts of the world, which is no bueno. So as long as they're not blocked, I don't care. So the only thing that happens with this show, and the reason that I'm so thankful to you folks for your support, but also to our great sponsors, DistroKid, is that any revenue that's made through advertising through YouTube for this show, unlike my other videos, doesn't go to me. It gets chopped up and it gets funneled out to anyone who gets a copyright claim on any of these. So if I play 50 songs and there's 10 of those that have copyright claims, then the few cents that get made through advertising on the show, that go out to them. I don't put ads on this show, by the way, deliberately, but YouTube can choose to, if there's a copyright claim, add their own ads and then funnel those out to those artists. So that's how it all works. I heard a few people asking about that during the week, so I thought I would let you know. Let's continue on. We've got 15 minutes left. We're going to spin about 4 more tunes, and we're going to do this one here from our man, Dan Ekberg. This is Dan Ekberg with a official music video for his song Road Trips. So let's take a listen to this one here on Your Music Live. Very cool. Nicely done. Yeah, Dan does some good stuff. He's a good member of the community, and he creates some good music and some interesting videos there, watching the driving around there. Very cool indeed. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Marcus Cannell, are you in the house here? Marcus Cannell, speaking of sharing, always shares some pretty epic music, and he has yet another GarageBand recording for you to enjoy. Hope you like the melody in this one? Well, let's jump on over to Canal Studios and see if we dig the melody in this one. It is instrumental rock creation number 33, one of my favorite numbers, 33. From ever playing roulette, black 33 for the win. So this is instrumental rock 33 by Marcus Canal on Your Music Live. Yeah, nothing like a good key change there, Friggsy, I agree. Nicely mixed guitars and love the harmony guitars going on there. It's something that I never do well. I've never been able to do like one of those cool solos where you're playing two strings at once, up and down the neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not easy to do. Not easy stuff, but good stuff there from Marcus Kinnell. Let's grab, we've got 3 more songs to play here today, and then Mr. Thomas Christ is going to be live. So Thomas, why don't you throw your link there so folks can get it in there. This man here, Thomas Christ, he does a live show straight after this show most weeks. I think every week is pretty close to accurate. So do go and check out Thomas Christ live straight after the show here. He is a moderator on this channel, and he is a great creator and musician in his own right. So support the folks who support your music live. All right, let's grab this one from John W. Adams, and he says, lazy beach ukulele tune to sit back and ponder your life's choices. So why don't you and I sit back, ponder some life choices, and listen to this one. It's called Deja Vu, Deja Vu. John W. Adams on Your Music Live.
I don't know where I'm going, only know where I've been. Seems I'm looking at shadows of what I've seen. It's true. Deja vu. I know I've been here before, as if I don't care. Just a few pounds lighter and a bit more hair. It's true. Deja vu. It's true. Deja vu. When the winter's here, I play all night. When the summer's hot, it gets me high. And if nothing changes, I don't mind. It's true. Deja vu.
Very cool indeed. I like it. Yeah, a little bit of ukulele. I love that semitone. Dun, 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 ba-da-da. Reminds me of a bit of Beach Boys, Kokomo. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. I think you've heard it before. Yeah, hopefully we haven't played it on the show before. Apologies if we have, but you know what? I dig it. So it's pretty darn cool. Very nice harmonies going on there for sure. Dave Fox in the house, everybody. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's jump in. Second to last track. As we learnt last week, you learned stuff here. Penultimate means the second to last. So like when you're watching a race, the penultimate lap is the second to last one. We're going to finish with a couple of awesome tunes here. This one is from James Rush, who says, hello again, Pete. Hope to be back on YML with this one. I aim to make this song a track that'll make you want to dance and bang your head a bit. The video is just amateur selfie shots of me recording through a few different sessions. If you hear this, I hope you like it. I like it. I think you're going to like it too. This rocks. James Rush and Strange Expressions to our second to last, our penultimate track here on Your Music Live. Turn this one up to 11, folks.
Well, I remember the very first time you came, and the tattoo on your neck was driving me insane. And I don't even know you, but could I ask your name? And you've got a lost look in your eyes, and there's something strange about you. I wanna make it mine, oh my way. And I only wanna do what gets me next to you in the night. I only wanna do what gets me next to you. Some people told me that you might be insane. Well, I don't even care. The loss is worth your gain. The story's forever, but nothing stays the same. And you've got a lost look in your eyes, and there's something strange about you. I wanna make it mine, oh mine way. And I only wanna do what gets me next to you in the night. Only wanna do what gets me next to you. It's alright. I only wanna do what gets me next to you. Well, it's okay. I only wanna do what gets me next to you.
James Rush bringing the noise here on Your Music Live. That's a head bopper, right? That's a throw your horns in the air and bop your head. And I dig it in a big, bad way. Yeah, rockin' way cool vocals too. Great job. This one goes to 11. Yeah, exactly. I dig it. And I hope you dig it too. I hope you had fun here today. Did you enjoy the show? If you did, there's a couple of things you can do. You can hit the thumbs up button down below. That definitely helps us out. You can, or put some horns in the comments if you thought it rocked. But yeah, you can also share. So share with family, with friends, with colleagues, with be like those MLM people on Facebook and just find all your old high school friends and just message them and go, I've got an interesting business opportunity I'd like to discuss with you. And then when they go, oh God, is they're selling an MLM product, just go, actually, no, I just want you to come watch YML. And they'll be like, oh, cool, yeah, rock on, man. And then everyone's happy, right? Yeah. So you can do that as well. And of course, you can use DistroKid, who are the wonderful sponsors. We could not do this show without them. I like them so much, I'm even wearing the t-shirt. So DistroKid, can use the link up there and down in the description. If you're not already releasing your music to all of the platforms, you should. Consider it because it's cheap, it's effective, it's easy. Talk to anyone that's signed up with DistroKid. They'll tell you how simple it is. They do all the heavy lifting. You just put in your details and press submit, and it goes off to the world. And your music is available everywhere. It's amazing. We live in the future. Yes, hashtag boss babe. All right, we are done. We are done. We are going to finish. We're going to close out here with a great tune. Now, we debuted a tune from this artist. They are an artist from the Hunter Valley here in South Australia, in New South Wales. An artist by the name of Cassidy Watts. And Cassidy is back with another tune here, a follow-up to her original tune. This one's called My Love. And she said it acts as a continuum from Body Talk, her first song, set in the same style, inspired by iconic female artists of the 80s, encapsulating all things funk. This follows the theme of self-love and personal empowerment and growing upon that to share to others. So we're going to go out with this one here. Cassidy Watts, My Love, on Your Music Live.
Sugar rush to my brain. Hands touch, eyes meet. Getting ready for the party, gonna dance till we bleed. Come sail with me through the ocean, fast to our reverie. Come fly away to another land we'll want someday. My love is strong. My love's worth waiting for. My love is gentle, precious, kind, and good for all. But most of all, my love is yours. My love is yours. Life moves around. One look and it's almost gone. Best part, yeah, come sail with me. Feel the wind between our faces, let it swim but never take us. Come fly with me, I'll take you to all the places that you've never seen. See our love, oh my dear, watch it fade, disappear. Looked and loaded, can't control it, hope for the very best before we loathe it. My love is strong.
Cassidy Watts, My Love, on Your Music Live. Very, very cool indeed. And I thank Cassidy. I thank everyone who submitted a song here today. The caliber continues to blow me away in terms of what you folks produce here on Your Music Live. Stay tuned now. Head on over to Thomas Christ. He's live up next playing some rockin' industrial vibe songs. So Thomas will drop that link right here, right now. You can jump over there and enjoy some more music. Tomorrow, I'm back with the happy hour. So we'll be doing some requests, playing some Australian music as well, because it was Australian Music T-shirt day yesterday, which is always very cool. And then we've got Garage Band Weekly to round out the week. It's going to be a good time here on Studio Live today. Thank you to DistroKid, that one, for sponsoring the show. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.